Well, I'm here at the Narrows in Greene County, Ohio. It's a great day for a bit of a walk through the woods. A little snow, 19 degrees. I'm trying a couple new things. Trying a hiking kilt, making sure that that's warm enough. And you see, I have a new jacket on. It's a jacket that Mountain Man suggested when I was at the Hangout on Friday evening. They were at Penny's. Down, normally runs I think $60, 60 or 80, and it was for sale for $20. For hunter orange, especially for the fall, it's especially nice to be able to have something about like this. Trying out my my new XP Fujifilm camera, seeing how the video on it works. Walking along the river here, Little Miami River. Doesn't freeze this time of year anyway. It hardly ever does. It's a great little place to be able to do some kayaking or canoeing. A few snow flurries. As we get further along here, I plan to go ahead and set the camera up and put my hammock up. See how long that takes. Should be a good afternoon to get a couple miles, probably about 5 or so, under my feet. Keep myself in shape for a walk on the Appalachian Trail a little bit later on in the year. I like to walk on snowy trails that have been packed down with something to keep me from slipping, so I can walk fairly fast and be confident of that. What I'm wearing today is Geta grips. They have little spikes on them that really stop any slipping on ice and make the walking really secure. Well, let me see, it's 8 minutes after 4. Let me see how long it takes to put a hammock up. I keep my hammock in a compression, in a waterproof sack. Have a couple other things: my cook kit, my food, and my rain gear that are on the outside. See, the first thing I'll do is I'll go ahead and I'll put suspension up on each side. So it took me about 2.5 minutes to put the suspension up. I don't want to have it set up so you can't see the opening. I guess that's useful if you hang up a hammock and you're not facing the lake or the stream or whatever's pretty. You can easily just switch it out. Need to set up the tension so it's about right. Let me see, at 4 minutes the hammock's up. Need to organize everything inside. Moment of truth. How about that? It works. Down there. It's time for a winter's nap. I am enjoying having just a little bit of time here. I wanted to show you a cook set that I put together today. I just built a cozy for it. Went back to the old titanium pot that I've had for a lot of years. Wanted you to see what all's in it. The other thing that I've done across the weekend is to build a Fancy Feast. That's F-E-E-S-T. If you want to Google that stove. I really was covetous of the stove that Mountain Man had on Friday night. My little Fancy Feast little cat stove had a really difficult time starting in the cold weather, and his just popped on really well. I've seen Shug using the same sort of thing on his videos, and I just wanted to go ahead and show you what this little kit looks like. So the set is pretty much like standard titanium pot that I've had for a number of years. Build a cozy for that using aluminum tape to build the cozy. And then inside it, I have the Fancy Feast fiberglass wick stove with a Red Bull can is the center can to hold the wick where it belongs. And then the other thing that I did is I picked up a silicone pot
holder to be able to have something underneath the stove. I noticed on Friday morning that my stove just wanted to go all over the place on the snow, and this allows it to have something to go ahead and sit on it. So the stove's there, and the pot sits on top of that with a lid. The other things that I have are a medicine holder. I go ahead and I use 20 milliliters of 20 milliliters of alcohol that burns about 9 minutes. Usually end up with a boil at about 6 minutes. Little lighter, and then a cut-off stainless steel spoon. Okay, that and an aluminum flashing windscreen. That's the whole kit. The other thing that I went ahead and I did today when I was packing up is I went ahead and left the suspension connected to the hammock. That was a suggestion that CB200 made when we were camping the other night. It may come off or not, but it's a good way as I'm packing it up to make sure that I have the suspension each time. So thanks, and a good shout out to him for that idea. Okay, time to continue my walk.